Hello, awesome people. I hope y'all having an awesome day. As you've probably seen from the title, we'll be talking about how pets affect your life and just how amazing they are. So, trigger warning, there are mentions of anxiety and depression in this episode. So this episode is quite nice actually. There's not a lot of hard topics, so there's not a lot of trigger warnings. So, yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, so as usual, just as a little side note, I thought of this title when I was browsing through movies and I found the film A Dog's Life. And so I wanted to name this episode A Dog's Life, but then I realized many of you have cats. And then I realized that many of you have other pets that are not cats and dogs. So I don't really want to exclude any amazing animals. So yeah, but if you don't have a pet, so I guess your parents probably didn't let you get a pet. It is a big responsibility. Okay, so this title is only a bit funny, but if you don't like it, I don't blame you. My humor has been broken and squashed and crunched up for 13 years. So, as usual, I'll share something personal again that is related to this topic. So, I have a mongrel Rottweiler mix named Bailey. Being a 3-year-old purebred amazing doggo, he's very energetic and listens to like my commands very nicely, and he's just a really nice dog. I adopted him when he was 2. He was a stray and lived in like the mountains of Hong Kong, and because of that, some people living on the mountains tried to train him to be a guard dog to like guard factories and all that. But he was very shy and he really didn't want to hurt anyone and any intruders or anything. So of course the owners kicked him out when he wasn't any use for them. So he ended up as a stray, and hikers always like often chased him with sticks. So he has anxiety and he's really scared most of the time, especially like when we leave him alone at home. And he's actually right beside me right now while I'm recording this. So that's great. I love the company. It's amazing. Okay, so he's like the bestest of the best, the most amazing dog you'll ever come across. Although he does fight other dogs, but I can't begin to count every single time he saved me. Like whether it's like a small thing, like I forgot maybe like to wear a hat or like a jacket I left on sofa. He reminds me, or like bigger thing like like bigger things like a life or death situation. He helped me through through my whole life. Not my whole life because I got him a few years ago, but you get it. Like he's helped me a lot. So I hope he knows how much he means to me, because if it wasn't for him, I would have like experienced death like 7 times by now. So he's just great. Okay, in terms of pets that could help you with your anxiety, let's start off with dogs. Dogs are wolves, domesticated wolves, like modern wolves. They're like they're great pets and they're usually quite well behaved. And personally, I just think chihuahuas are not that great when they're not. They bark too much and the barks annoy me a lot. But other than that, dogs are great. So in terms of pets, and like dogs soothe the pain of depression and anxiety, and give people like me a wonderful reason to live and like spread positive energy and be happy every day. Dogs does reduce anxiety and depression and stress, and it like does keep you very energized and busy. And so your dog is also your friend, so you can train your dog, give it treats, have lunch with them, or like just talk to them. It's not weird to talk to your dog. Please talk to your dog. And your dog does encourage you to walk around and exercise, so that's great. So I'm usually quite a lazy person, but I actually did do some research for this topic. So I have like a list of information here. So one of them is I found out like scientists have proven that spending time with your dog can trigger a rush of oxytocin. So oxytocin is often called the love hormone. That's a good name. So it basically helps with forming social and healthy bonds. It can also reduce your anxiety level and you will feel less stressed. So that's great. Okay, so now on to cats. Cats are very popular, and they're also known sometimes as like a therapy animal or something like that, like a therapy pet, whatever. And they help reduce stress, but this time by purring or like climbing or in lap or like hugging you maybe. I don't have a pet. I don't have a cat, so I don't know. But it really depends because like dog barks are quite intimidating for some people, but cat purrs are usually known as like a really cute sound. However, in my opinion, cats are like more of an animal that puts a lot. You have to put a lot of effort yourself into caring, as in like taking the first step and hugging them, him or her. But dogs usually come to you, and like some dogs could even recognize when you're like down or stressed or in pain. Okay, so I think these are like the most common types of pets. There are also like hamsters, snakes, turtles, fishes, whatever that kind of pets. But pets that are mammals, I would think the most that I think pets that are mammals would be the most helpful and like the most suitable if you're trying to form like a healthy bond and find like a new friend. So I really hope this all helps, and I really hope that you could form a, a really amazing bond with your furry friend. I know this is like really cliche, but your pets might only be like a part of your life, but you're their everything for them and you're their whole life. So really think about them and think about how you can help them and how they can help you, because most pets like dogs feel happy after they're able to help you. So I hope y'all found this really useful for your pet mummies and pet daddies. So I really hope that helps. Thank you for listening. I hope you listen to my other episodes, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.